The greatest Olympian swimmer of all time, Michael Phelps, during the Beijing Olympics said Mandarin was harder than winning 8 gold medals in a pool. Not 1 gold medal, but 8 gold medals. He's a pretty smart guy who could speak English, French, and German. So why did he find Mandarin Chinese to be difficult?
He is not alone. Ranked Category 5, which is extremely difficult by the FSI. University students drop out of the Mandarin course after just 1 month. So, what makes Mandarin so difficult?
Here are 3 reasons why Mandarin Chinese is so very difficult. And don't be sad yet, because I'm gonna show you how to overcome it.
Remember when you were learning English?
To learn an English word, you just needed to memorize one thing, the meaning. That's all. To learn a Chinese character, on the other hand, you need to memorize the meaning and the shape of the character and the pronunciation. I mean, that's 3 things. That's like 3 units of brain power. Because in Mandarin, there are no alphabets. Every character is different. So that's the first reason. 3 units of brain power for every character.
And it's not just you. Even the Chinese themselves can't read the encyclopedia until age 12.
Secondly, one syllable has different shapes, meanings, and tones. For example, when someone says Mao, they could mean cat, hat, hair, or spear. Different shapes, different meanings, and different tones. In fact, usually each syllable like Mao, Ba, or Ma has 4 tones and more than 50 shapes and meanings. This phenomenon can be demonstrated by a Chinese poem that contains only the syllable shi, 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 shi. A poet, shi, shi, lived in a stone den. Shi, 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 shi. Fond of lions, he swore he'd eat 10 lions. And, well, there's more, but I'm just gonna stop here because ain't nobody got time for that in this video, that is. Maybe I'll do it in the next video. But whoa! In English, the closest is buffalo, 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 buffalo. Well, that's nothing compared to Mandarin Chinese, which is some serious shit. Oh my goodness, no, I meant shit. Okay, now it's a rock.
Thirdly, poor learning methods.
The Chinese language is immensely different from English. The problem is most people teach Chinese like they teach English. They just say, hey, here's a Chinese character, here's the meaning, the pronunciation, and the tone. Now, memorize it. I mean, you kidding? You can do that with English because it's phonetic. But in Chinese, you can't just use pure memorization. It will frustrate you and make you drop out of learning Mandarin. And you know what's even worse? Most of the Chinese textbooks I found give you ridiculously long sentences and expect you to just get it. I mean, no. Also, the font is very, very small. The only way to at least learn something from this textbook is to become Ant-Man.
But don't worry, I have something that might turn Mandarin from one of the hardest languages in the world into one of the easiest. Don't worry, it's not an Ant-Man suit, but it's based on effective learning techniques based on brain science.
So, cheer up, Michael Phelps. We have illustrated every Chinese character to look like its meaning. This is a cat. every pronunciation has a fun English rhyme. Mao catches mouse. And we have super short and learnable sentences.
So, don't you think that with these methods, Chinese could be one of the easiest languages in the world? And the good news is, it's available now on Android, iOS, and web. The app is called Speed Mandarin. So, give it a shot. I believe it will really help. And download it so that you can acquire one of the most important and precious skills in the world, being fluent in Mandarin Chinese. And follow us on social media for more interesting and exciting videos. See you next time!